Following the Humudu, a series of Neolithic cultures developed in coastal Zhejiang and Fujian provinces. These cultures further refined maritime technologies. Coastal Zhejiang and Fujian were an ideal classroom for Neolithic mariners to learn and refine the techniques of sailing. The coast is highly irregular, with thousands of nearby small offshore islands. The rivers are easily navigable, and there are numerous small bays and inlets. Around 5,000 years ago, the Tanshishan culture developed on the coast of Fujian. The site for which the culture is named occupies a hilltop near the sprawling provincial capital of Fuzhou.
Tanshishan site is close to both rivers and ocean, so the culture has a very strong maritime characteristic.
For the people of Neolithic coastal China, high-quality raw material for stone tools was of vital importance. Fine-grained basalt were highly sought after for tool-making, much like it was here in Hawaii, until metal was introduced. Like their distant descendants, the Hawaiians, Proto-Austronesian voyagers made great efforts to obtain this valuable resource. They traveled the 80-mile open water crossing to the Penghu Islands from the Chinese mainland for the sole purpose of gathering superior tool-making material. By this time, 5,000 to 6,000 years ago, the Austronesian settlement of nearby Taiwan had begun. It's perhaps not surprising that Taiwanese culture of this period had many similarities to that of Tanshishan across the Taiwan Strait. One of the leading institutions researching the complex history of Neolithic cultures in the region is the Fujian Provincial Museum, located in Fuzhou. Its director is Yang Zhao.
Our research in the future will focus on the coastal area. Our goal is to fill the chronological gaps through intensive archaeological research, particularly in collaboration with Bishop Museum.
Cultures related to the Austronesians developed all over coastal China from 5,000 to 3,000 years ago. Some achieved a high level of social and political organization. The Liangzhu culture, centered near Hangzhou, is one of them. Dr. Jian Weidong has led the excavations of a number of Liangzhu cultural sites.
The excavation of Fanshan site is the most significant event in the archaeology of Liangzhu. The artifacts from Fanshan site are very delicate and beautiful. We've found more than 3,000 pieces of jade artifacts.
Thousands of years later, another Austronesian culture, the Maori of Aotearoa, New Zealand, would achieve similar levels of artistry using jade. Jade carving represents the highest achievement in Liangzhu crafts.
Liangzhu
is already a civilization. At Liangzhu cultural sites, we found an enormous amount of jade artifacts, as well as large palace structures. We think Liangzhu was a well-developed civilization.
These early Proto-Austronesian cultures developed technologies that laid the groundwork for a tradition of exploration and discovery that would last for more than 6,000 years. The final voyages of their descendants, the Polynesians, continued until only 500 to 700 years ago, when the so-called Age of Discovery by European explorers was only beginning. While the Austronesian cultures of the Chinese mainland were gradually replaced by migrating peoples from China's interior, Austronesian cultures went on to flourish in the lands they discovered, settling on islands as far remote as Madagascar, Easter Island, New Zealand, and Hawaii. Archaeologist Peter Bellwood believes the culture and biological roots of Pacific populations run very deep into Asian soil. Through long millennia and under many layers of island history, though the continuity has become misty, it is still possible, if one looks very closely, to see and hear the faint echoes of mainland China and the Austronesian cultures of the voyaging people of today.